Hi Taurus, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to JilleTarot. This is your love reading for February 2021. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. It's not going to resonate with everyone, so let your intuition guide you to what feels meaningful for you. You could also check out the other signs that make up your chart. A lot of times those readings contain additional messages, and thank you all so much. Whoa. For your awesome support. If this resonates, please feel free to like and subscribe. All right, so let's see what the main message is for love for you, Taurus, for February 2021. We're getting patience. Love appears when you least expect it. All right, so let's get some details to patience. And we're getting the Four of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Hangman, and the Two of Swords. So we have the main messages about patience, that love appears when you least expect it. There is a very solid foundation here with the Four of Wands. This is something that you can build on, a very solid, foundation. We have the Page of Swords. This is about seeking the truth. So maybe seeking the truth when it comes to, having patience, why you're not maybe possibly having patience, maybe wanting things to go a little too fast. The Hangman is another card of patience. It's about getting still, reflecting on things so that you can have a brand new perspective. So if you can have some patience, there is a solid foundation here. You can actually gain a brand new perspective with this Hangman. This Hangman can transform your life. If you surrender to the circumstances with this Hangman and have some patience, make the decision that you're going to have patience. You're going to allow things to unfold as they unfold, as you're seeking the truth about this situation. The Page of Swords is actually looking back towards this Four of Wands. So it feels to me like you're kind of doubting, the basis of this connection. Whether there's love here or not, but it feels like, love is going to appear when you least expect it. So it could be as you're here hanging out, you're just kind of having this patience, you're being still, allowing this new perspective to come in, and here you are, you're at a crossroads, but then bam, here comes love. We do have air sign energy. This can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that there is this solid foundation with, that you need to have patience with. And like I said, we do have the Two of Swords. This can be, about being at a crossroads, trying to make a decision. It feels to me like you're a little confused. You're trying to make the decision on what you need to do. And the message is what you need to do is have patience. And, because love is going to appear when you stop thinking about it. It feels like, put down the swords. You don't need to make a decision about what to do. You just need to be still and, gain this new perspective. There is somebody coming in. There is a connection coming in, and it'll be built on a very solid foundation, especially if you're not rushing things. So you want to make sure, because you don't want to rush things, have patience, because you want to have very truthful, honest, and clear communication. When this connection comes in. So make sure that you're seeking the truth about, your truth and your clarity as you're being patient, as you're, just kind of, being still, trying to gain perspective on this situation. But it does feel like there is somebody that you've got your eye on, that things aren't getting up off the ground as fast as you would like, but there is a lot of passion and a solid foundation. So let's get a card for this row. And we're getting true love. You have found true unconditional love with your partner. So be patient. Love is going to appear when you least expect it. All good things are going to take time. They come according to divine timing. And, it's worth waiting for. To find true unconditional love with a partner is worth the wait here. For those of you that are in connection, it's a very solid foundation. And, seek the truth about having patience with one another. It feels to me like if you're in a connection, this is about the truth and clarity about having patience. You know, if one or the other of you is running out of patience with another, you know, this is true love. It's unconditional. And like I said, there is a solid foundation. So be patient with yourself, be patient with your partner, and, you know, allow this new perspective to come in that this is true love. It's unconditional love. That's the truth of the situation. You know, you don't need to close yourself off because you're losing patience with one another. All right, so let's see here. Let's get some more cards. And we're getting the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is about abundance. This is about things being, you know, everything being right. This is about independence and solitude. So that could come back to this Hangman energy. You know, you need to actually spend some time in solitude to gain this new perspective, to allow yourself to have patience with the situation. For others of you, this is about an ending to being single here. You know, being single, you know, there's an ending to a difficult time where maybe you were, there was a lot of rejection. Maybe it brings about an ending to feeling unworthy, being afraid of being left out in the cold when it comes to somebody being dishonest. That's just how I'm reading those cards right now. So however that resonates with you, but it is about an ending. You know, your single days are coming to an end. The difficulties you've experienced with your fear of rejection, you know, your fear of maybe not trusting, having a really hard time trusting is coming to an end, because this not trusting, you're good on your own. You're abundant on your own. Things are all right, but your lack of trust and your fear of rejection and this lack of trust has been a very difficult time. But we do have true love coming in. If you can be patient, love is going to appear when you least expect it. You're going to, you know, you're going to move away from being single, come into connection, and that's actually ending a difficult time. But just look at the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, because it does feel to me, with these three cards, it feels to me, you know, your lack of trust and fear of rejection. That's, you know, that's been a difficult issue for some of you. It feels like that you need to have patience with yourself in that regard also. But there is an ending to a difficult time, an ending to being single, fear of rejection, and also your mistrust, you know, when it comes to a love situation. And we do have true love here, that you're going to find true unconditional love. So let's get a card for this row. And we're getting impatience. Some things are worth the wait, which is what we said at the beginning. This is, you know, it is going to be a process. Some of you are going to feel like it's never going to come. It might not be in February, but the process is moving forward. True love is on the horizon. Have patience. Love is going to appear when you least expect it. That could come back to a little bit of this Seven of Swords energy. It could sneak up on you. You know, it's a surprise. It's you know, this love is going to sneak up when you least expect it. Like I said, you're happy here being single. It, you know, it feels to me like you're just kind of, you might be a little closed off to it. You're not trusting it. You're single, and, you know, but you're kind of ready to be done being single. But, you know, you're mistrust, and then all of a sudden, bam, you know, out of the blue, this true love sneaks up on you. This unconditional love with someone comes from out of the blue. You didn't see it coming. And impatience. Some things are worth the wait. So, you know, however that resonates, for those of you, like I said, those of you that are even in a connection, you know, it is about, you know, things are good. There's an ending to this difficult time. Feels to me like about losing patience with one another if you're in connection. But there is abundance. You know, things are pretty good in your physical world, and that is going to come back. There's an ending to a difficult time where, like I said, you guys are running out of patience with one another. You know, kind of rejecting each other because of this patience issue. Some of you could have had a little bit of trust issues going on at the same time. But, you know, have patience. You know, coming back to this true love, it's going to be worth the wait. And, you know, like I said, it feels like it sneaks up on you. So let's see what the best advice is for you, Taurus. And we're getting mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. Ta-da! True love, worth waiting for. Patience. You know, good things come to those who wait. So You know, there you go. This is all about learning a spiritual lesson about patience. It feels like knowing, like I said, we start here with a solid foundation, and you know, we're ending with mastery. So whatever this is, whatever your situation is, there's a solid base, a solid foundation here. You know, this is something about seeking truth and clarity. You know, allow yourself some patience, take a time out to gain a new perspective. You might have closed yourself off because of this impatience energy, but true love is here. And, you know, there's an ending for some of you of being single, fear of rejection, and trust issues. For others of you, if you're in connection, this is about an ending to the impatience and, you know, mastery. You learn the spiritual lesson of patience. So I hope this was helpful, Taurus. I hope you have a great rest of the month. And until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love and many blessings.